Hello guys, my voice is audible. Hello everyone, my voice is audible. Hello guys, good evening. So my voice is audible clearly. Hello everyone. My voice is too low. Oh wait, I'm not speaking that much loudly now. So just wait. Yeah, my side, my sound is full on. Little bit low. No guys, I am not speaking that much fastly. Don't worry. I'm not started it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. I'm just checking how many my students are there attending. Okay. So guys, how is your classes going on? So now which topic is going on? Currently, which topic is going on now? Now my voice is clear. Now my voice is clear. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, programming, sir. Wow, programs. Wow. Very good. Very good. Number programs done. So number programs, I think very easy, right? If your practice means it's very easy. If you're not practice means it's very horrible. I think so. Like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Pattern program, Xylem program done. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Range of Armstrong numbers. Yes, very good, very good. So okay. I will teach patterns. I will teach patterns. But before start pattern programs, we have one small concept. Call it as okay. So typecasting. Okay, that one topic is there. Okay. So in that one topic complete means next we'll go to that pattern programs. Okay, so you guys are good in all looping programs. Looping programs. If I will give any program, you guys ready to do, right? Yeah. Okay. So okay. So yeah. So shall we start our section? World Hippo Day. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So guys, my screen is visible, right? Is my screen is visible clearly? Yes. So guys, just tell me, we have how many data types? We are having how many data types? Just tell me how many data types we have. So we have how many? Two data types. Okay, very good. Someone are telling eight data types, two data types. Okay, so we have two data types. So what is that first one? So primitive data types, correct? So primitive data types, and the second one is non-primitive data types. Primitive and non-primitive data types. Okay, so in primitive data types again we are having eight. So if that any interview they are asking any question what is the data types means, you have to tell how many primitive data types and non-primitive data types. In primitive data types especially we are having what, eight data types. Okay, so just are you guys remember means, can you guys tell me, so what is the data types? So for what is the first data type? Byte. Okay, very good. So next byte. So next I will pick another color. So next byte, short, correct? Yes, byte short. So next int, very good. So next long, int long. Okay, so next float. Okay, very nice. So next double, correct? So this is that numbers are, this is the data types are we are using for storing numbers, decimal numbers and non-decimal numbers. So this much clarity you are having, correct or not? Clear, right? Yes. So now here every data type is having one specific size. Here this data type, this all data types having what? One specific size. So some data types are lower range data types. That means byte is a one data type, but is not having that much capacity to store big numbers. So what is the size of byte? Only one byte. Okay, only one byte. So it will store only one byte. One byte means how much? 8 bits of data. Correct or not? 8 bits of data. One byte means it's a 8 bits. Yes. Okay. So next. So now here whenever if I want to store one number. Okay. So if I want to store number 1. So if I want to store number 1, can I pick which data type? Which data type, tell me? So it is a byte is enough, right? Lower range data type. So why should I take higher range data type? Why should I use memory wastage again? So it's fine. So byte data types it's fine. So for suppose here I am taking one data type, call it as long. For storing only value, one single value if I want to store, I am using long. Any problem is there here? Any problem? Any problem? No, no problem is there here. But internally so much memory wastage is there. So that means if you want to store one small ring, okay, if you want to store one small engagement ring, so what is that? So if you want, you can put it in your point packet also, it's fine. So otherwise if you are going to one hotel and you are taking one big room, in that big room you are taking one big locker, this much required? No. If you are taking means also no use, correct or not? So just suitable container is used for byte, So like this in our Java is many times we are using what different data types, and so much memory wastage is there, correct or not? So now in sometimes I will I am creating one integer. Okay, so integer that much memory not required, so finally I want to store that result into some lower range data type. So for suppose here I am having one container. Okay, so in this container some value is there, but this container is too heavy, so I wanted to shift it into one small container. So this container is enough for this value. So now here I am converting this big container to lower container. Sometimes here I am having one value 127. So in future I will increase this value every time. So in some situations in that 10 iterations my value will become 1270. So initially what is it is 127 only, but after it will 1270. So now in this situation what should I do? I want to store the smaller range to bigger range container. I want to convert my data, correct or not? Why? Because in the smaller range container, that is that no space is there, correct? So here I will convert this smaller range data type to higher range data type. So here, what is that smaller range data type? So just assume here byte. Byte is what? One smaller range data type. So next here I am taking what is that? Int. So that means I am creating first byte type container. After that byte type container I am converting to integer type container. Clear, right? So this conversion we can call it as typecasting. What is that? Typecasting. So in interview definitely they will ask definition. What is typecasting? What is your answer? Converting one data type to another data type. Correct? Converting one data type to another data type is known as typecasting. So in this typecasting we are having two types again. What is that? If you are converting one primitive data type to another primitive data, what is that? That is we can call it as primitive typecasting. So if you are converting one non-primitive data type to another non-primitive data, what is that? Non-primitive typecasting. Okay, primitive and non-primitive typecasting. So first we'll see what is primitive typecasting. What is primitive typecasting? So primitive typecasting means it's very simple. Converting one primitive data type to another primitive data. Converting one primitive data type to another primitive data type. So that means converting byte to short, short to int to long, long can be anything. So how many data types we are having? We are having total 8 data types. So in these 8 data types, you are converting any data type to any other data type. The typecasting we can call it as primitive typecasting. That is primitive. Why? Because that's all are primitive variables. So in this primitive typecasting also, again we are having two types. So first, what is typecasting? It's converting one data type to another data type. That is separate. So in that we are dividing into two types. One is primitive typecasting, another one is non-primitive. So what is primitive? What is primitive? So guys, I'm expecting one thing from your side. Okay, what is that? Quick response. Okay, if you are not giving any response, if you are not reacting anything, means I will not get that interest to teach more subject. Okay, so you are in the YouTube, I know, you are opening that your chat box, I know. Please give quick response. Fast replies I want. Okay, so primitive typecasting, it is two types. Again, primitive, how many types? Two types. So first one is widening. What is first one? Widening. Second one is narrowing. First one is widening, second one is narrowing. Sir, this names is only new, sir. So don't worry. Just few seconds this words is new, but after it is very common words for us. Okay. So widening means it's very easy. Okay. Widening means very simple. Converting lower range data type to higher range data type. Converting lower range data type to higher range data type is known as what? Widening. Okay. What is narrowing? So you guys already understood, I think. What is narrowing? Converting higher range data type to lower range data type. Converting higher range to lower range, that is we can call it as narrowing. Okay, so come to here, come. So now just tell me, here byte is shorter than short or not? Byte is shorter than short data type or not? Yes. Short is shorter than integer data type? Yes. Int is shorter than long data type? Clear? Okay, so just wait. Where is cutter? Yeah. So now can I say like this, whatever this is the way, this is, I will call it as widening. Correct or not? This is lower range, lower range, lower range, lower range, lower range. So converting lower range data type to higher range data type is known as what? Is known as what? Is known as widening process. So now here again, converting higher range data type to lower range. What is this? Narrowing. Here I will use one different color. Yes, here I will write narrowing. So if you're seeing this example only, you can understood. Okay, converting byte data type to short data type. Okay, very good. What is that? Widening. So okay, converting short to int. Okay. So like this you can remember. It's very easy. Okay. If anyone want take one screenshot this screen. So someone will think, what is there, sir? Nothing is there, but take one screenshot. You will get idea. If when you are in free time, okay, open your gallery and just check what Ramana sir thought. It is useful for you. Okay guys, so requirement started, so do hard work. Okay, yeah, done. Very good. Okay guys, okay, so directly I will open my Eclipse. So guys, you are using Eclipse? Hello my dear students, are you guys are using Eclipse? No. Okay, okay, so you are using still Notepad only. So guys, definitely I will give some suggestions to crack interview. You are getting job is, that is, I feel more happy. So using still edit plus VS Code, edit plus only. Okay, edit plus is also fine, fine. Yeah. Ayo. Stop. Okay, understood. I understood. So evening class, something Java practice. I don't know. Okay, one more package is there. Oh yeah, I'm creating here only. So new Java. So class name is demo. Okay, class name is demo. So here, okay, so now here I am creating one byte type container. Byte b equals to 120. What is that? Byte b equals to 120. So now here, this is b is which type container now? B is which type container? So B is byte type container. So now this is I am converting to the, front size, control shift. Okay, so this data type I am converting to the which type? Integer type. I am converting one data type only here. So now first here I am creating one integer type container, A equals to B. That's it. Now B is converted to which type? Integer type. Before B is which type? Byte type. So now here you print. Okay, system dot out dot println. So here I am printing A. So guys, value wise no change. Okay, So demo dot java. So demo dot java. So here I will directly go to the command prompt. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So demo dot java. I am saving my file. So my screen is visible, right? So here I am compiling my Java program, Java C demo.java. So compilation done. So it's taking too much time. Why? Yeah, compilation done. Okay. So now next execute Java demo. So you will not get any new output. Okay, it's very simple. You are getting what? Same output only. But here what you are doing, you are converting lower range data type to higher range data type. This process we can call it as widening. Okay, this process we can call it as what? Widening process. Okay, so very easy. If you are seeing means it's very simple. Okay, if you're not practicing anything means it's very horrible, I'm telling. So why? Because in the many times in many programs we are using typecasting. Okay, if you not understood now means it's very difficult in that further programs. Okay, so now, okay, so now see here. So here I am coming to this point. Okay, so now byte is what? One lower range data type. Byte is which type? Which data type? One lower range data type. So byte is having one limit. You know, right? What is the range of byte? Minus 128 to plus 127. So that means you can store the values in between range. If you are creating byte type container, if you are creating byte b equals to, so you can store values what up to 127 only. You can't store 128. Understood, right? For suppose forcefully if you are trying to store 128 means it can't store. Why? Because what is that limit? 127. Again that controls come back to. So if you are storing 128 means what it will store? Minus 128. If you are trying to store 129, what it will store? Minus 127. If you are trying to store 130, what it will store? Minus 126. So the control again is back. Understood, right? So now, so in this situation, what we can do? What we can do? Typecasting required. So I will show. I will show one practical example. You will get that clarity. Okay. Yeah. So what is static, sir? Ayyo. Why you are asking now this question? So guys, okay. So just I am commenting this one line. So inside byte type container, we can store easily 120. Correct? Inside byte type container, easily we can store 120. If I am trying to store 125, here I am trying to print b. So what I will get output? Tell me what I will get output. Fast response. What I will get output? Hello my dear students. Minus 125. No, why you are telling the wrong answers? It's simple. What you will get? Plus 125 only. See what you are getting? Plus 125 only. So now just assume here I am storing 128. What I am storing? 128. Now think and tell me what you will get now value. What you will get now? Tell me. So guys, you are not a school kids, okay? The spoon speeding is not required, okay? So now tell me what you will get now. If I am trying to store error, no error, no compile time error. Very good. Some I am getting answers. So compile this program. Go and execute, okay? So execute. Why? What is that? Incompatible into byte. Okay. Hey, minus 127. Okay, byte B equals to 128. So here this is what one higher range value. Okay, this is what one higher range value. So inside this B container we can't store. Okay, so now see here. Okay, now see. Uh, so now here I am storing int a equals to 128. What is that? Int a equals to 128. So just wait. Here first you can copy this. You will copy this example. I will tell next. Okay, b equals to 128. So remember, don't worry. Here you will get compile time error only. Very good, but your answer is also only correct. Okay, don't worry. So now why it's showing compile time error? Just anyone know, right? Why? Because sir, this value is too high. But what is our byte range? What is our byte range? What is our byte range? So byte range is only it will store plus 127 to sorry. What is that value? Range plus 127 to minus 128. It can store only this, sir. So here we can't store. So in this time typecasting required, correct or not? So a equals to b. So now inside integer we can store very easily, correct? So now what you will get? 128 only. So this process we can call it as widening process. So take one screenshot. Take one screenshot. Take one screenshot. Snap. Take one snap. Done. Screenshot done. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes. Okay. So now come to here. So now in this widening process is we can call it as implicit typecasting. What is that? Implicit typecasting. So widening also, what is that? Implicit typecasting. So why implicit typecasting? And it is in that widening process no data loss is there. No data loss. So for suppose one family is there, guys. Okay, one family is there. Okay, they are just living one 2 BHK house. So suddenly they shifted into one big house. Suddenly they shifted into what? One big house. So they feel like, what is that? Okay, we are having so much space. Okay, we can use this room, that room. Like that, they feel very happy. Why? Because before they are living in what? One small room, one congested room. But after they shifted to what? One big house. So now how many items are there? How many? Okay, how much furniture is there? Easily they can shift into the big house. Correct or not? But just assume now one big family is there. Okay, one big family is there. Suddenly something happened. They shifted into what? One small house. So how they will feel? How they will feel? Correct or not? So smaller to higher means it's very easy. Okay, so no data loss. So okay, why? Because so much space is there. So easily you can transfer all this information to into this big house. But just assume in this big house how much information is there. If you're trying to shift that is into one small house, so that is not good, correct or not? So you're not going to that feeling emotion, feeling sad. You just go wise in Java wise. So data loss is there. So they can't shift what is there. They're all furniture into the small house. Why? Because in the small house you're having how much space? Only some space. Okay, only one bedroom. Okay, one kitchen, only one hall. Okay, so that bedroom having two doors. So like that, it's very small room. Okay, okay. Yeah. So now what is that? This is widening process is what? Implicit typecasting. Widening process is widening process is implicit typecasting and no data loss is there. So whenever if I trying to do widening process, compiler is allowed to do that, allowed to do this widening process. Compiler is giving permission. Compiler is allowed to do this permission. Why compiler is allowing means very simple reason. Why? Because no data loss is there. That means no risk is there. So he can convert directly. But so now just assume this is byte to int. So smaller to higher. So now try to change what is that higher data type to lower data type. So compiler it will throw what? Compile time error. So now change this data type. This is changed to integer data type. Change this is integer to byte type data type. So now what is this? This is not a widening now. What is this process? So now this process we can call it as narrowing. Okay. So this is not possible. So if you're trying to do this also, what you will get? Compile time error. So what is that? See here, incompatible types of fuzzy logic conversion from that int to byte data type. So it's showing what? One compile time error in the line number 6. Go and check in the line number 6. It is throwing one compile time error. Compile time error. So how to do? Tell me. So now just write few examples about like this. So what is that? Byte b equals to 120. So okay, so int a equals to b. Okay, this is possible, right? So next, short c equals to b. This is also possible, right? Okay, so next, long d equals to b. This is possible, right? So next, double d sorry e equals to b. Possible, right? Okay, so next, float also, double also. Okay, float f equals to b. Any problem? No. So this is what? This process is all what? Conversion of two primitive data types. Okay, so here what is that? A, B, C, D, E. Control plus shift F. So now print. So many times you are getting what? All 120, 120, 120. So it's very simple. So narrowing process is, so no need to worry anything. So this is what is that process of widening. Okay, so here example. This is example. Take one screenshot. Widening example. Done. Yes. Okay. So now come to narrowing process. So what is narrowing? Tell me. Narrowing process. Narrowing. What is that? Converting higher range data type to lower range data type. Converting higher range data type to lower range data type. So here I am having one value, call it as int a equals to 30. Int a equals to 30. So this value I want to convert into byte type data type. So here I am creating one container. Okay, byte b equals to a. So if I will do like this means my compiler will give one nice line. What is that? CTE, compile time error you will get. You will get what? Compile time error. Okay. So now in this compile time error, how to avoid this? Why we are getting compile time error? So why? Because this is explicit typecasting. Explicit typecasting. So implicit means automatically done by the compiler. Explicit means we have to do forcefully. Okay. So now this is explicit typecasting, and here what is there? Data loss is there. What is that? Data loss. So it's explicit typecasting, data loss is there. But in the widening process, any data loss is there? No data loss. But sorry, in the binding process no data loss, but in the narrowing the data loss is there. That's why compiler is not allowing. Compiler is not allowed to do this typecasting. Compiler is not allowed. Compiler is not giving permission only. Okay, so how to avoid this? So now the Java people, to avoid this condition, they created one operator, call it as typecast operator. Typecast operator. Okay, so by using this typecast operator we can convert easily what is that higher range data type to lower range data type. So if you are using typecasting, this typecast operator means compiler will convince, so he can allow to do this typecasting. Okay, okay, so don't think about converting primitive data types to non-primitive data types, that is wrapper classes. So now we'll not discuss anything. Just now think about that, converting one primitive data type to another primitive data type. Yeah, so that is auto boxing and auto unboxing, converting primitive to non-primitive. Auto boxing. Okay, so now higher range data type to lower range, it is not what is that implicit typecasting, explicit. So we have to use what is that typecast operator. What is the typecast operator means? It's look like this. What is it? Simple parenthesis, this symbol we have to use. So inside this you have to write the data type name. Here this variable is there. This variable is if you are trying to convert which type. Okay, I want to convert this variable to integer type, write that integer here. No, I want to convert this is into something long type. Okay, write long. No, if I want to convert any other, so write that parenthesis and write inside the data type name. This is what typecast operator. Okay, very good. Okay, so now come to notepad. This example done, right? Copying done. If that anyone are not copying means please copy. After don't ask, I will not give. Okay, yeah, very good. So now, okay, widening completed. So now narrowing. So here I am taking int a equals to 125 something. 125 I am taking. So this a value, now this is which type value? This is one integer type value. Okay, int data type. Okay, so this data type I am converting to byte type. So first I am creating byte and I am declaring directly what is that a. So is this possible? No. Is this possible? No. So here what you will get? Here you will get compile time error. Here you will get compile time error. Okay. So now how to avoid this compile time error? By using typecast operator. How to use typecast operator? Same variable create. Parenthesis I told, right? Use this bracket. So inside this what we have to write? Which type you are converting? This a variable we are converting byte type and storing into byte type reference variable. This line meaning. Done, right? So now print b. System.out.println. So now print b. Okay. So now go and execute. Go and execute. So what you are getting? No compile time error. So what you are getting? 125 only. What is that? 125 only. Very good. Very good. So now, so what is this process? This process we can call it as narrowing. Narrowing alias what is that? Explicit typecasting. Okay, explicit typecasting. Done, right? Okay, explicit typecasting. Yeah. So you are not getting output same. Okay. So now here I will change this integer number to 128. Now tell me guys, what is that 128? Tell me. So now 128 is one integer value. That is which data type? Integer data type. I am trying to convert it to byte type data type. What is the byte range? What is the byte range? What is the plus values it can store? Up to 127. What is the minus values? Minus 128. Now tell me, if you're trying to store 128 inside byte data type, what it can store? Directly it can store 128 or it can store be anything. What you will get now? What you will get? Answer? Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. So now go and execute this code. So first clear screen. Okay. So now execute. What you are getting? Minus 128. So tell me guys, why you are getting this minus 128 value? Why you are not getting any plus value? Tell me. Anyone know? So why? Because the range is very less. The range is what? Very less. Okay. For suppose here I will store 130. Here I will store 130. Now tell me, if I will store 130 means what it can store? Tell me, think and tell me. Take time. Take time, man. Minus 130? Hey, no, not minus 130. You are going to forward. Come to backward. What is that? Minus 126. Very good. So what it will store? Minus 126. So understood, right? This concept. So take one screenshot. Take one screenshot. Done. Screenshot done. Screenshot done. So guys, I am telling strictly. So sharp 8 o'clock means you have to be in the class sharp 8 o'clock only. Some idiots are coming from that only for attendance. They are not having any common sense. How it is being internally? Just I explained, right? Okay. It can store directly minus values. It can't store plus values. So first the control will go to that plus values. After it will come to again back. That range is there like this circular. So now internally just assume that this is there like this. So 127 is there. After what is the value? Minus 128. So like this blah 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 blah. Here like that again plus 126 like this. After 127 what is the value? Minus 128. After minus 127 minus 126 like this one circular shape that values are arranged. So what is that, sir? We want you every day for training classes. So the students are only not coming every day. Okay. So what we can do? Okay, simple. So what is that, sir? What happened? We try. What happened? Yeah. It's just if you're trying to store 500. So what happens first? It will store what is that plus 127 value first. Again, it will store what 128 means. It will store minus values. So again, it will convert one plus number only. You will get plus number or one negative value. So just check. So here I am trying to store what happens 530. So directly it can't store 530. So instead of it will storing what? That reverse order numbers. So wait. See what you are getting. What you are getting? Not minus 127, not minus 12. You will get 18. I took 530. So how we are getting that? What is that? 18. You know, right? Yeah. Very good. So nothing. So first it will circular like that. So now just tell me, guys. Here I am storing 530, but my result is 18. So here data loss is there or not? Still, if you are using what is typecast operator also, you are having what data loss. But why we are using this typecast operator means, oh, so just wait guys. So just wait a minute. Okay, so we are just using for, we are using for what, the typecast operator is to convince compiler, that's it. So if you are using byte type data typecast operator means there is no data loss, no, not like that. If you are using typecast operator also, there is a data loss, but not that much. How much it is? It is very less. Okay, so now, just come. Okay, it's very easy. Okay, just concentrate. So now guys, I am having one character. What is that? One character, character C equals to R is there. So what is the character size, character data type size? What is, how much? How much it is? What is static char, sir? Static, non-static, that is behavior. Okay, veg, non-veg people like that. Okay, vegetarians, non-vegetarians is there, right? We are dividing like that. Static and non-static, that's two different behaviors we are giving for variables. Every time static, 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 static. I will explain. Today only I came, right? So why you are that much fun? So we are having time. We'll discuss usually. Okay, we are having how much time? 2 months of time. In these 2 months, we'll discuss everything in Java. We will post money. We will post money time. We'll check everything. Yes. So now 2 bytes. So this is 2 bytes. So now this is, I am trying to convert into integer type. So what happens? So what is the integer type data? What it is the integer type data? Integer, it can store only decimal values, only decimal values. Sorry, only non-decimal values, only non-decimal values. But we are trying to store what, one character. We are trying to store what, one character. So is this possible? Is this possible? So now don't worry. Okay, so here every character is having what, one ASCII code. What is that? Every character is having what, one ASCII value. So every character, if you are taking one, what is that, one number or anything. Okay, if you are taking anything, or for suppose if you are taking one integer number, so integer number also having what, one ASCII value. Okay, if you are taking one character, okay, that character is also having what, ASCII value. So that, like that, how many alphabets is there, how many numbers is there, how many characters is there, every character is having what, one unique number, something like that. This unique number we can call it as, what is that, ASCII value. So full form you guys already know, right? Something American standard code for something, what is it, information and interchange. American stand code for information and interchange, ASCII. Okay, so like that, for in every in entire world. Okay, in entire world, what is that R means, they are using for different worlds, different character, but that ASCII value is same for entire world. So if you are taking 0, okay, in our India we are using for 0 for what, something, one value is there, but 0 having one ASCII value. In entire world, that ASCII value will be never changed. Okay, so just assume like that, every character having one address, that address we can call it as ASCII value. What is ASCII full form? American standard code for information and interchange. Clear, right? Yes. Okay, so now clear. Okay, okay, now come. So here now I will take one character. So here what should I do? So here I will take one character. So my character is, just assume, okay, on single quotes I am giving. So my character is R. Okay, so now this character I am converting to integer type. So int a equals to C. Correct, right? So character data type to integer data type. What is this conversation? This is winding and narrowing. Hello? Winding and narrowing. Narrowing or winding. So why? Because what is the data type size? Data type size. Data type size. Oh, this is two data types. This is 2 bytes. Okay, this is 2 bytes. Okay, this is 2 bytes. Okay, what is this integer? Integer is 4 bytes. Integer is how much? 4 bytes. 4 bytes. So now tell me. Just seeing this notes, tell me. Same size. Same size means I will kill you. If anyone will say same size means. Tell me now. So now you are converting character data type to integer data type. So now this integer variable, it can store any characters? It can store any characters? No, it can't store any characters. It can't store any character. Instead of storing character, it will store ASCII value of that character. Okay. So now here I am writing system dot out dot println. So, okay, println, here I am printing what? A. So instead of taking R, I will take A only, capital A. Okay, so now go and execute. Go and execute. So execute what you are getting. So you are getting one number. What is that? You are getting one number. What is that number? So the number is ASCII value of capital letter A. Correct? If you take B, what is that ASCII value? 66. So don't think what is that number. Okay. So that is that one number given by someone. Okay. We don't think about what is that number and all. Simply you have to remember, if you are trying to convert any character to integer number, it can't store. So integer means it can store only numbers. It can store only numbers. It can't store any characters. Instead of storing character, it will convert it to integer number and it will store. So what is this process? Tell me. Widening or narrowing? 2 bytes to 4 bytes. Widening or narrowing? This is widening. This is widening example. Okay. Widening example. Okay. Done, right? Very good. So now, okay, just take one screenshot. Take one screenshot. First, take one screenshot. Hello, my dear students. Okay, done. Screenshot. Very good. Okay. So now you guys have to give or answer. Okay. So here I am having one data type. Call it as double equals to. Okay, guys. I am writing my GPA 9.5. So now this is one double type data. Correct or not? So I am converting integer A to D. So now here I am printing. Okay. System dot out dot println. So here I am printing A. So now guys, tell me, what is your expected output? What is your expected output? Tell me. So first tell me, this process is widening or narrowing? This process is widening or narrowing? 9 we will get, 9 we will get. Wow. How many are giving 9 and 9? They are giving absolutely wrong answer. Okay. I think error. Not that is 100% error only. Guys, this process is narrowing. What your output? What is your output? You will get output or any compile time error. Sir, so this is double. Okay, double. Having data type, how much size it is? 8 bytes. Okay, 8 bytes. Very good. Next, here we are having one more data type, integer data type. How much size it is? 4 bytes. Okay, 4 bytes. So 8 bytes to 4 bytes. Widening or narrowing? It is a narrowing. So directly if you are trying to convert, compile it will throw what? One nice slap. What is that? Compile time error. So how to avoid that compile time error? How to avoid that compile time error? Very simple. How to avoid? By using typecast operator. How to use the typecast operator? Simple. One parenthesis and you are converting to which data type? Integer data type. So just use, just wait. So before using this, execute once. Otherwise they will think we are telling correct answer only. Okay. Yeah. So yes, see here we are getting what? On compile time error, incompatible type logic conversion double to int. So compiler is not allowing. So how to convince compiler? By using typecast operator. So inside typecast operator we have to write what? Which type data we are writing. Okay, which type data we are writing. So the data we have to write inside. Okay, what is that? Inside integer. Okay, so now what it can store? What it can store? So now here you are converting double to, here you are converting double to integer. Here you are converting double to integer data type, right? So now you have to create, what is that? One variable. Okay, wait. So here only I am writing. So now, okay guys. So now execute. Okay. So here D is double type data integer. So integer can store any decimal values. Integer can store any decimal values. Integer data type can store any decimal values. Your answer is yes or no. I am giving only two options. Your answer is yes or no. Integer can store any decimal values. No, it can't store. So instead of storing its 9.5, it can store only what? 9. Okay. So now go and execute. Go and execute. So what you are getting? 9 only. So where is that 0.5, sir? So that 0.5 value is deleted. That 0.5 value is not stored. That is the reason why we are telling what is that? Narrowing process means there is a data loss. So what is this process? Narrowing. Narrowing process. Okay. So difference between double and float I will tell you. Don't worry. Okay, so narrowing process, data loss is there. So I lost this 0.5 value, correct or not? So this process we can call it as what is narrowing and widening. So are you guys remember, right, what is the topic we discussed here? So today we have discussed what is that. First, what is typecasting? First point, what is that? Typecasting. So next, what is the types of typecasting? So what is that? First one is primitive typecasting. Second one is non-primitive typecasting. In that primitive typecasting, what is the types? What is that? One is widening, one is narrowing. In that, what is widening? In that, what is narrowing? With examples. With examples. Okay. So if you are not thinking about these examples, if you are not practicing these examples, means it is waste. Okay, simply you are coming for attendance means, okay, don't worry, you can update your attendance. Okay, you can learn the classes, but you will not get job. Simply if you are coming for attendance means you will not get job, 100% my guarantee. So now just recently, what is that requirement started? If that any requirements is there, we will update in your group. Okay, so practice well. So now what is the data types are there? Use all data types and convert. Okay, so tomorrow I will ask questions. Okay, attendance link we already provided. So if you are not practicing programs means that's it. Okay. Okay, guys. So we will meet you tomorrow at the same time, sharp 8 o'clock. Okay, fine, right? Sharp 8 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Difference between Sheikh Muhammad Gauss. Difference between double and float. There is a size. Float is having how much size? Very less size. Double is having big size. That's it. So, sir, please start meet classes. So classes will be interactive. Yes, guys, I will start the classes. So I'm just checking. So I'm getting daily 200-300 members. Means definitely I will start Google Meet only. You don't worry. Attendance links already we are given. Okay, it's pinned in the chat box. Hemasagar, are you there? Means please send the attendance links once. Okay. Sattal attendance links kosam. See, in that normal class they are not joined. When that attendance link is came, they are coming some idiots. They want only attendance, attendance, attendance. Hemasagar, please send that attendance links once. Sir, if please of that hint of we can use float, what happens? Sir? Nothing will happen. If you want, you can use. If there any things will happen, means tell. We are Ramana sir students. Okay. No, appa tinle tinal velli. Yeah, so did not provide attendance links. So guys, some students they will ask, sir, PDF, what is that? Sir, what is the slides? Sir, Ramana sir is not showing any slides. So you don't worry. Okay. What is that? Slides venuma slides irikku, notes venuma notes irikku. We will provide when the time will come. I will give notes and that remaining slides. Okay. Don't ask daily. Yeah. Yes. No, that some student they will ask if we are not providing notes means hamma. They will give the torture. Sir, Ramana sir is not giving. What is that? Yes, bro. I am doing job. That's why I am coming sometimes late. Sir, please daily. Okay, guys. I will come. I will come daily. Yeah, I will start, guys. After that oops concept, I will start. Yes, guys. My name is Ramna Kumar Vadlakonda. Yes. So my favorite hero is Bunny, sir. Bunny is my favorite. So company name. Wait, guys, why you're asking personal details, company names? No. That is what we want. Yeah, I am developer, guys. So what is that basic skills of freshers? So you have to just know about one programming language fully. That is the main thing. Okay, if you know one programming language means if you're trying as a fresher means that is enough. Okay, only one programming language. Good skills in the programming. The good skills means they are not asking any. Okay, they are not asking any big code. The simple questions they will ask. So for suppose they will give one question, write a Java program to print prime numbers in given range. Okay, or check that given number is prime number or not. So like that they will ask small questions. If you are giving answer me that is fine. So that's why we are started what is that programming class. So I am from mechanical branch. So guys, don't ask any personal details, guys. Okay. So daily we'll discuss interview questions. So for 2024 passed out, 2014 passed outs means okay, we can't place, we can place you, but it's very difficult. Why? Because you have that. If you go as experienced candidate means it's very good. When the companies company start hiring, hey, it's already started, man. Hey, I told you, okay. Except my salary, okay. Except my age. This is and all you don't ask, please. Okay, I will tell. I am a okay developer. If you ask my role, also I will tell. If you are asking what is my domain, also I will tell. హే శాలరీ డోంట్ ఆస్క్ శాలరీ. అదొక సామెత ఉంది, అమ్మాయిల ఏజ్ అబ్బాయిల శాలరీ రెండు అడగకూడదు. అవి అడిగితే పాపం తగిలిద్దండి. I will give my Insta ID. Okay, guys. It's already too late. Okay, so practice your programs and just practice and tell me. My favorite cricketer is Virat Kohli. Okay, we'll meet you tomorrow at the same time, sharp 8 o'clock. Okay, tata, bye bye everyone, bye bye. So guys, for degree students also it is possible in IT field. Don't worry. Yeah, thank you.